Greetings. This video is about the knife hand to the throat. This video is about the knife hand to the throat and the destructive damage that can be done to the predator whenever it is deployed. And whenever we deploy any type of strike, when we're in public, we want to always assume the non-aggressive stance. Non-aggressive stance. Remember, the civilians are video recording any incident that take place now. And that's in lieu of the technology that we have in our existence and possession now. Photos are being taken and video recordings are being made and posted on the various social networks. With that in mind, whenever there is an altercation or whenever one has to engage for judicial purposes working in your favor, always assume a non-aggressive stance. That's one. And then two, speak loud so that it will draw the attention of the other citizens that may be in your environment, whether it be on the street, whether it be in the shopping area, any place where there is an assembly of people, any public place. And you want to make it clear that you are not looking for violence. And when you say it, don't say it soft. You have to say it assertive. Most predators are extremely aggressive, and keep in mind that predators generally work in packs and majority of the time have bladed weapons, improvised weapons, or firearms, illegal firearms. And so in public, you don't have time to fight. Most engagements happen very, very quickly. So all the training that traditional martial artists have had and those that's involved in combative sports competitions and even some self-defense programs, your reactions have to be quick. Your words only for de-escalation, and your tactics that you deploy have to be very, very lethal tactics, because you want to get in and get out as quick as you can, especially if it's a group. I also recommend that especially the smaller individuals, whether it be women or men, always have an improvised weapon or a bladed weapon on you at all times. Because if someone is much larger than you, they're going to believe that they can overpower you because of their size. Well, it's good that they underestimate you. So be prepared to give a quick strike, and only use this strike if your life, your family's lives, or innocent citizens' lives are in danger. That is the only time that you use this strike. So I'm referring to it as a knife hand to the throat. And what it will do is it will destroy the cartilage, all the cartilage in that area, and it does not take much force for it to happen. And that person will suffocate in his or her saliva and blood and cartilage. And there is no way that that person can be saved, and it can be done quickly. And so that is what you want to do, is you want to do quick strikes. And if you can get out of the area, leave the area as quick as you can. If you have to remain in the area, let the public see that you did everything that you could to de-escalate. looked like this person was reaching for a weapon, or this person continued to approach you. This person could be on drugs. This person could be a psychopath, or this person could be a seasoned criminal that have targeted you because you look like you're weak. Because predators don't attack people that look like they're a force to be reckoned with. So also look confident and speak confident when engaging with a predator. So from here, Bob is no threat to me because Bob cannot reach me. Bob only becomes a threat to me is when I'm within Bob's reach. Now, the other side of that is I'm a threat to Bob because Bob has everything that I need on his body to disable him and neutralize him. So if the person does not get close to you, get out of the area as soon as you can. Go get some help, get to safety, and call your local authorities. But if you're cornered, or if it happens quickly, which most engagements from predators do, and generally it's more than one. Always keep that in mind. That's why it's good to carry a weapon. And if you have a conceal and carry, that is great. But if you have a semi-automatic and there is nothing in the chamber and you have to take it from the holster and draw it, they're already going to have the advantage. When it comes to a bladed weapon can be quickly deployed. And if you have a firearm on you and you have a conceal and carry, use the blade first to disable whomever has gotten close to you. And if it's a group, then you draw your firearms and engage. Use enough force to neutralize the threat. And it takes different amounts of force to disable and neutralize a threat, especially if the person is mentally unstable, mentally insane, on drugs, whatever the circumstances may be. But we take each situation on a case-by-case basis. So now, again, this right here is a non-aggressive stance. And what you're doing is you're showing the public and you're communicating verbally to the individual as well as nonverbal. This shield is nonverbal communication, that you are not looking for any trouble. Now, you have what's called anticipatory self-defense. That means that you gave the verbal warning, you made the efforts to de-escalate, and the predator continued to move in your direction. You didn't know if the person was armed, looked like the person could have had a weapon on them. Once you gave the verbal command to stop, the predator refused to stop, and you had to protect yourself, your loved ones, and if there's any citizens that's in your environment that's lives are in danger as well, then you did everything that you could do not to harm this person. So now let's go for the knife hand to the throat. This is the area that you want to use. This is the soft area. Your hand won't be injured if you use this area. But if it happens to get up here to where your fingers are, you could injure or break your fingers. So do your best to hit the person here. And also you can hit them with your forearms. So from here on down to your forearms. Once it makes contact with the threat, it's definitely going to do the job. Even this area would, but you're most likely, the probability is high that you would injure your hand. So from here on down to here. So now let's get in and do it. So you have assumed the non-aggressive stance and you said, sir, I'm not looking for any trouble. Please stay your distance. Please stay your distance. and the predator continues to come closer to you, has now gotten within arm's reach. And so now you have to be the aggressor. You have to reverse the roles and become the predator. And so as soon as he gets within your reach, go in and hit him in the throat. And see how I'm moving my body weight? Go in and hit him in the throat. And that will destroy the cartilage, and that person will suffocate in their own saliva and blood. And it's a quick shot. You can hit it multiple times. Generally, one time is going to do it, because if a person cannot breathe, he or she cannot engage with you, cannot fight with you. So go in, body weight, lean in and hit it. Body weight, lean in, hit it. Be quick, be quick, be quick. As soon as they get within, hit it. As soon as they get within reach, hit it. As soon as they get within reach, hit it. As soon as they get within reach, hit it. As soon as they get within reach, hit it. And that is what you have to do. And when you take their air away, a person cannot fight without air. Now, if by chance you happen to go to this area, your forearm, that strike was done here, and you can do just as much, if not more, damage with your forearm. So you're here, again, you've given the verbal command. Now you lean in. See, I'm leaning in with my body weight. Leaning in on my body weight. Leaning in on my body weight. That's the forearm. Notice the difference. Notice the difference. So quick. You can also move in quick. He's not expecting it. Go in with your forearm. So, quick strike, this area, all the way down to your forearm. That hard bone that's there is going to crush this person's throat. And then you can get out of there and you can get to safety, whatever the circumstances may be. And so that is a knife hand or either a forearm strike to the throat, and the person will be deceased. It's no way that the person can survive this blow, especially if you use your body weight. And as best as you can, most strikes should be done with your body weight. So we're going to dissect this human anatomy. Yesterday I talked about smaller people, good citizens, smaller men, women, using the blade and hitting the vulnerable areas, the organs with the blade to have the person to come down to your size and then to neutralize the assailant or the predator, whatever the subject or whatever name that you want to give this person that is not a productive citizen in society and preying upon those who appear weak. So again, that is what I wanted to show you today, the throat area, and without a weapon, without a knife, even though I'm always armed. So here, use this part of your hand or this part of your forearm. And from here down to here, when you go in, you're going to do some damage. Okay? And so I hope that this video helps. You never know when you're going to have to use it. One other thing I want to say in addition is always train with both sides. So we train here. We use the forearm. Put the body weight in it. So then when you train with your other side as well. Get in close quarter. Hit it. And in with your body weight. And that is if that person is not much larger than you are. And remember to always train both sides, and whatever tactics that you're utilizing, always train both sides of the body so that both sides can be developed simultaneously. All right, so that's my video for today. I hope that all of you are doing well. And one of the most important things is to maintain a high level of your awareness. It's very, very important of your environment. Because if you keep an awareness of your environment, oftentimes you can see danger before it gets to you and you can get away from the area. But what happens is people are so into their technology now, looking at their Instagram pages, Facebook pages, other social networking, texting, until somebody could walk up with a brick and knock them in the head and they hit them in the back. You know, the person could be deceased and they could take whatever they want. So awareness, when you're in public, awareness is first and foremost important as it pertains to your safety. All right, then. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. And I hope that this video has been of a help to you. And remember, this is a concept. So you take this concept and you adapt it to your human machine. You adapt it to your circumstances. In the real world, you know, you have to adapt. You know, it's not that you got to strike a certain way. Main thing is, as long as you get to that weakness, you know, and make sure that you neutralize that weakness, and you will neutralize the person. Okay, then. Have a good one. Be blessed, be safe, and peace and many blessings be unto you. I'm AD, Chief Instructor of AD Martial Arts Concepts, and I thank you for coming to my page. Have a good one.